All right, get excited. We are now about to actually kick off your mentorship jumpstart. All right. So, today in this video, I'm going to give you almost a bird's eye view. You're going to get to see kind of a holistic view of what this platform you're partnering with is all about and kind of how you are able to utilize it as a tool and a resource to build your business and what that means from a compensation, a growth, a day-to-day, and all of that good stuff. So the first thing I want you to know is that when you jump into your own business, right, you are going to have so many ideas. You are going to have, it's a roller coaster ride. There's highs and there's lows. And also, because you're here with this platform and with us mentoring you, you are going to have access to so many resources. Imagine going into college and on day one, getting your entire 4-year curriculum. That is how much information is out there. So what we want to advise you on, please do not let the start be your stop. All right. The beauty about this business is that it starts with you and it's all about learning as you go. If you try to learn everything first and then take action, you're going to almost be paralyzed in information overload. And also the information is not really going to be relevant, right? Because you learn by doing, by applying. And so that's kind of the mantra and the motto I want you to kick off with is to learn as you go. And also to realize you can learn so much, but the key is application. It's taking action. You are going to hear so much about actually taking action because you learn so much more by doing than by overanalyzing and masterminding and planning, because we could plan forever. So it's about jumping in and learning as you go. Also know this is not about perfection, okay? It's a journey. Get excited about learning because you may at some points feel like you're struggling and you may fail with some things. But honestly, the most successful people in the world will tell you that their success is due to the fact that they were willing to fail forward. So you can't think of things as a failure. Rather, as you're getting started with your business and you're trying new things, always go into it with a beginner attitude, okay? Always question, what did I learn here? What could I do differently? How could I tweak this next time? You have to take ownership. You are now a business owner. And so if you want this to grow and if you want to change your life and if you want to have financial freedom, vibrant energy, all those good things, you really do have to take ownership from here, moving forward, to take action and learn as you go. All right, so I'm rambling and we'll just jump right into all the goodies. So this is kind of what you can expect. We're going to run through some general housekeeping FYIs. We're going to talk about deciding your own personal path. We're going to talk about your job as a coach and your first month goals, getting set up, finding information and actually using the resources, sending links, Success Club, rank advancing and team bonus, and then what's next. So this again is kind of like a pie in the sky. This is everything. We're sharing you an overview. Throughout the mentorship, we will have checklists and guidelines and resources that guide you through each of these things in more depth. So don't get overwhelmed. This is just meant to give you kind of an overview so you know where you're headed. All right, so general housekeeping. These are some things you should know, guys. So first, moving forward, now that you're a coach, you have a 25% discount on all products, programs, and apparel. That is pretty freaking awesome, okay? You also have a 25%, you now will receive a 25% commission on all retail sales. So anyone that comes to you and wants to get started with a product, a program, anything, you now get 25% commission. Coming from an industry where I was in sales and marketing, guys, 25% is a big deal. That's a lot of commission. It speaks to the generosity of this platform and them wanting you to have success, okay? Also know that this is not about sales, so I just want to put this in here because you probably want to know the basics of how you make money, so just know that there. There is also another layer to the compensation plan called team bonus. This is when you get to capitalize on being part of a team so you're not in it alone. So this is where it's quality over quantity, and you can really focus on building a coaching business that elevates the lives of others without having to put so much pressure on, finances, on like ongoing business development. Well, that's important. Yes. You're not in it alone. And that's the beauty of this is yes, you're your own business owner, but you're not alone. You're connected to a team. So Emerald ranked coach, we'll talk about that. In terms of your monthly charges, so moving forward, you will have a monthly Shakeology charge of $98. You can skip that. You can change the flavor. You can switch over to the performance line. You can do any of that. But if you do want to be an active coach and to be able to capitalize on the full compensation plan, you do have to have something on HD, whether it be Shakeology or part of the performance line, with Energize, or recovery, whatever it might be. So just know that you do get that as a discounted price moving forward. Your membership business fee is $16.95. This is your business infrastructure. This is what you would have to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for if you were to go out and, actually try to create a business from the ground up. This is your marketing tools. This is your training. This is your websites. This is your order fulfillment, your customer service. This is amazing. Both of these charges are actually tax deductible at the end of the year. So virtually, your overhead for business is pretty low, virtually free, because remember, you're using these products on your own health, on your own transformation, for your own lifestyle, okay? So your total all-in is $119. And that's compared to, if for regular customers, it's roughly $140. It actually ends up being more than that with shipping and tax. So immediately you're saving $20 to $25 a month just because you're a coach, which is pretty awesome. We'll also talk about how you're able to share this discount with other people and help them save money as well. So your auto ship, your Shakeology will ship every month on the same date. You can change that date if you want to. You can rotate flavors. You can do all that good stuff. To pause or change your flavor, you're just going to go to teambeachbody.com. You'll click on My Account, and then you'll click on Memberships and Subscriptions there, and you'll just click on the order number, and you can tweak it there. You can also call Coach Relations, which make sure you get that number from your coach so you can save it, because that is amazing just to have as a quick reference. Your Beachbody On Demand membership, you now have full access to every single program we have for the next year. That's a $6,000 value, guys. This is huge. For those of you that have not been familiar with Beachbody or haven't really used the products in the past, when I got started a couple of years ago, I had to purchase one program at a time. And each time I was ready to start a new program, I had to purchase that program again and again and again. So now you just have to make that first initial purchase, and you have access to every single program. First off, this is amazing for you because now you have so much more to offer people, and you yourself, your own fitness. You can continuously trial the programs, be a part of the product, elevate your own fitness, elevate your own mindset. But you can also now help other people truly make this a lifestyle change, because before, someone may have done one program, but then they fall off because they get bored of the workouts. Now it's about helping them move on to the next program and the next program, so they don't plateau, they don't fall off, they don't lose their results. It's ongoing progress. It's a lifestyle. So that's just a little information there, and this is billed annually for just $99 moving forward. And you can access Beachbody On Demand. If you go to teambeachbody.com, there's that button there. You can also download the app, which is BOD. You can access it from a smart TV, or any Fire Stick. So it's pretty easily accessible so that you can work out anywhere, anytime. Amazing. All right, now let's talk about deciding your path. So as a coach, the beauty about this opportunity is it allows you to build a flexible online business that's designed around you and your life. This is moldable to you. Everyone comes in this with a different reason why they're here. Everyone has different goals for their life. Everyone has different strengths. Everyone has different priorities, right? So this is pretty amazing that you're able to build a business that matches you and where you're headed in your own personal life. This is why I always say this opportunity helps you design your life around what means the most to you. It does. So I want to walk you through a couple of what the levels of coach are. First off, there's a discount coach. And if you're watching this video, I don't think you're a discount coach, but just so you know, this is something that you can offer to people. A discount coach means that you have a customer who drinks Shakeology regularly, more than 1 month, and you want to help them save some money. Basically, you could bring them on as a discount coach. And what I refer to this as is more of a preferred customer. This is how I sign up all my friends and family. Anyone that I want to save money, they're a discount coach. And so basically, they don't ever have to log into their account. They don't even know they're a coach. They don't have to do anything. There's no requirements. They just save that $16 a month and 25% on all products. That's pretty much it. So that's a discount coach. A hobby coach is someone who probably wants a really flexible part-time job. They work a full-time job. Maybe they're a mom and they still want to have their sense of identity. Maybe they love the fulfillment that comes with it. I was in a full-time job for a while before I started with this, and I loved my job when I started. It was like my dream job, but I didn't have that sense of fulfillment. I was really struggling with my purpose, and I wanted to make a difference somehow. And I was able to use this opportunity very part-time initially to just help people and to make an impact in their lives, to elevate them. And I love the fulfillment that came with that. And then it became, my very flexible part-time job for my travel fund. And it's grown. And, so a lot of people coming into it don't realize that they want to be a coach. I want to say the statistic is 90% of coaches started out as just a discount coach. Okay. But then people fall in love with the products, and they fall in love with the transformation and what it does for them physically, mentally, emotionally, all of that good stuff. It's a chance for people to earn an extra income on their own schedule, because what other part-time job allows you to show up when you want to show up, right? To, work in the hours that make sense for you. So it's pretty amazing. So that's more of your hobby coach, okay? The business builder. A business builder is somebody who is all in. And when I say all in, I don't mean that this is your everything. I mean that you've made a mental decision that you are going to do what it takes to create life around what means the most to you. You want freedom over your days. You want freedom over your time. You don't want to wake up with an alarm. You don't want to report to somebody else. You want to create a legacy. You want to create something of your own that's going to provide for you, for your family, that's going to change not only your life, but the lives of so many others. This is a business builder, okay? This is when you use this platform to build a truly successful, profitable, rewarding business, okay? And so many of us have done it, and you get to learn from us and our tips and our tricks. But the one thing you got to know is this: as you get into it, it's patience and it's discipline and it's hard work, okay? But it is so worth it, and it's fun along the way. So now we're going to talk into your job as a coach. And I put job in quotation marks because, guys, this is going to be the funnest job you've ever had, okay? It's so rewarding. It all starts with you elevating your own life. I mean, what other jobs you have more success when you are physically in a point where you're thriving and you're mentally just fired up about life? Your business is going to take off when you make your own self-health, happiness, everything a priority, because your growth, your energy, what you have going on, it is infectious, and people want that in their own life, okay? So know that this all starts with you, and it's, if nothing else, for those of you that are here that may be poking around, or you might be a hobby coach, just know that being a coach, it really does give you tools and resources to elevate your life. So what we do as coaches, at the most basic level, you're going to hear a lot about the 4 vital behaviors. This is basically our foundation, okay? So first thing is be proof the products work. You have to be a product of the product, okay? You have to live the lifestyle. You are starting a lifestyle business here. People are going to be drawn to you because of who you are, what you stand for, the life you live, where you're headed. And so, you have to share how these products and these programs are an integral part of your lifestyle. And in order for you to fully believe that that's true, you got to use them, okay? Because before you start fully committing to these programs, it's really hard for you to speak with the passion and the excitement that us coaches who have been here for a while have, okay? So you have to drink your Shakeology and drink it every day, because it's the equivalent of a multivitamin. You don't just take a multivitamin once a week, right? You take it every day. Shakeology is meant to be nutritional meal replacement. Yes, there's protein, but it is so much more than protein, guys. It is a health shake. It improves, it's been clinically proven to lower cholesterol. It has probiotics, prebiotics, adaptogens. I could go on. You will get a video really going through an extensive training on that, but you have to commit to every day. You also have to pick a program and do it 100%. Now, the reason for this is because you are going to learn, or I wholeheartedly believe, and if I'm working one-on-one with you for coaching, you're going to learn to believe it too. These programs are teaching you to lead yourself in life. Okay, so you have to take that responsibility on yourself. And when you commit to a program 100%, it's you against you. You are challenging yourself every day, and it starts physically, but that carries over to your mindset, that carries over to your energy, to your confidence. It raises you up in life, okay? It really is a foundation. And so that's what you're going to be giving people. You're giving people habits. You're teaching them tools and resources to bring about positive change in their life. And so for you to have that belief and be able to speak to it and to to infectiously kind of radiate this lifestyle people want to live, you have to do it yourself. So you have to commit to a program, okay? 2, personal development. You're going to hear me say over and over and over, your business will only grow as much as you grow, okay? So when I first got started, and I was told I had to, do personal development, I was like, wait a minute, you want me to do self-help? And first off, that has gotten such a bad rap. I hate that it's called self-help because it just has like this negative connotation. It is personal growth, all right? If you are not growing in life, you are stagnant, you are complacent, and that's when depression sinks in, anxiety, that's when you become unhappy with where you are. You're either growing forward or you're falling backwards, and that's just the reality of the situation. You are going to become so obsessed with your own personal growth because it is what is going to be. It's the one constant that if you are continuously growing and challenging yourself and stepping out of your comfort zone and surrounding yourself with people who lift you up, you're moving forward in life, okay? So we're going to talk about personal plans in terms of reading, podcasts, videos, but you have to commit to 10 minutes a day to start. 10 minutes a day on your personal development, all right? And, your coach will make recommendations along the way based on where you are in your business and what you need help with, where you're going to grow, like what you're struggling with, and that's what we'll talk about. These are my first 2 books that I have everyone get started with. If you're one of my personally sponsored coaches, you will get these as a gift from me. I send you You Are a Badass on Audible so you can listen in the car, and The Compound Effect on book. And literally these just trigger something within your mindset, okay? And the one thing I want you to know is that your mindset is a muscle. It's like any other muscle you have. It has to be trained. You have to stay on top of it. And so as an entrepreneur, you have to master your mindset because it's a highs and there's lows. And life throws you right hooks. You never know what's going to come at you. So if you want to maintain that why power that you have, if you want to get to that lifestyle you really want to live 3 to 5 years from now, you have to become obsessed with your own personal growth and your own mindset, all right? Number 3, you have to connect to people. You're a coach. And so here's the thing about this is that people are going to choose to work with you because of who you are, because of what you stand for, because of your values, because of what you put out there, okay? So we're going to talk a lot about social media. Social media is now your storefront. In this day and age, you don't need a storefront anymore. People operate on social media, and it allows you to connect with people on such a deeper level. Stories, sharing stories now is the most impactful way for you to truly connect with people. And it's about living in a way and sharing your journey and sharing your lifestyle and what you're all about in a way that people look at you and think, wow, if she can do this, so can I. And when you do that, you inspire them to take action in their own life, all right? And so you have to connect with people by sharing your story. And we're going to talk about peeling back those layers and open up and getting vulnerable. And also you have to invite people to join you because this is a big thing, People are not just going to know that, hey, I can work with so-and-so. You got to put it out there. You got to let people know that you see potential in them. You got to let them know that you have a solution for them. You have to build that connection with them and then invite them to join you in, your online groups, maybe join your team. Help them come along with you, inspire that greatness in them. Tell them you believe in them. Tell them the potential you see in them and tell them how you're going to help them bring about this amazing transformation in their own life, okay? And number 4 is recognize. This might be one of the most impactful things. Think about everything, how busy life is, right? And all the obligations and everything we're just expected to do. We are going a mile in a minute. And how often do you get told you're doing a good job? Or just how often does it go unnoticed, everything that you do, right? As a coach, your role, I've said this already, is to believe in people till they believe in themselves. But you are also there to make them feel appreciated, to notice their hard work, to build them up, to be their cheerleader, their motivator. Because when people realize someone is watching and paying attention, guess what? That puts on their own self-accountability in a whole nother realm. Like they elevate their own standards for their life because they know someone else sees what they're doing and appreciates them. So recognizing people for where they are and where they're headed is huge. All right, so your first month goal here, commit to a program 100%. You're going to do your daily to-do list, which we'll jump into. And you're going to find 3 people to join our next challenge group so that you can hit Success Club. So don't get overwhelmed by that, guys. You're going to commit to a program, right? 100%. So I want you to just lead with your excitement right now. First off, you're starting a business, okay? which is so exciting. You should be talking about that, to everyone you know. Like, I'm starting my own coaching business. That is pretty awesome. And then you're starting this new program. And so when you're getting started, you have to have some people to get testimonials from, to learn from. I hate to say it, but kind of like some guinea pigs in a way, right? You have to learn as you go. So my recommendation here is to reach out to people that you're close with, right, in your life. When I got started for the business, I was like, I want some of my best friends in on this. I see they would be amazing coaches. And so I went to them and I was like, guys, I don't really care what you say. You're doing this. You're going to be a coach with me and we're going to build this together. And now 2 of them are full time with me, which is pretty amazing years later. So when you can change people's lives like that, that is huge. So first off, already start thinking about your team. If you want to grow this into something bigger than just yourself, you're going to need help. And so you're going to want people that you value working right alongside you so that you can bring them with you, right? And then it's the same thing from the fitness aspect. You're joining these programs that they give you a holistic approach to really transforming your life. Like I've mentioned, it starts with fitness and nutrition because those are pillars that things are built on. Those are habits that people can control, but that goes over to mindset, confidence, energy, elevates their life. So go to people and say, hey, I am starting this program. I'm going to use 80-Day Obsession as an example. An 80-day program, it has 80 different workouts so you can not get bored. It has a full meal plan. It includes workouts that help you build a butt, tone your tummy. I mean, if nothing else, this is going to get you in kick-ass shape for the summer, right? Go to people who want to do that with you and be like, let's do it together. It'll be so fun. We'll have our own little accountability going. We'll keep each other moving forward. It'll be a great thing. And it'll be a chance for me to I'm starting this coaching business and I want to see what people need from me as a coach. And I want to get your honest opinion on what I could do better. So position it that way is that you need people to kind of help support you and getting started. And something I want you to think about here is that typically when people start a business, fortunately, we don't have a huge overhead, okay? This is it's such a minimal cost for you guys to get started with your business. A lot of startups, they have to go to friends and family and ask for like thousands and thousands of dollars to invest in them, right? You're asking for people to make, $160 investment in themselves. Yes, it's going to help you in your business, but even more than that, they're going to have a transformation of their own. So be proud of that and ask people to join you. And so advanced to emerald rank, that is when you have 2, coaches, discount coaches or active coaches that join you. And so if you find 3 people, you will 100% have hit emerald coach. And if you do these 2 things, you will earn a profit in your first month. All right. So just know that. Now let's talk about your daily to-do list. We have levels to your daily to-do list based on where you are in your business. Remember I said choose your path. So you could be a walker, a jogger, or a runner based on the speed. And, this business molds to you and your time and your priorities, right? But I want to touch base on kind of the basic day-to-days regardless of what level you are. So we already talked about you have to work out, you have to drink your Shakeology, you have to live the lifestyle, right? You have to work on bettering yourself. You have to become the very best version of yourself so that you are this infectious, energized, confident, vibrant person that people are like, what are you on? I want some of it, okay? Think of it that way. You have to focus on your personal growth, the personal development. The next one, as I said, social media is your storefront, okay? You have to start holding yourself accountable to posting on social media, at least 1 quality post a day, all right? Instagram story, we'll talk a lot more about that. This is an amazing way to grow. Instagram has transformed entirely in the last couple of years, and it really is geared towards people building connections. And I've used social media to build my entire business. Now, with that being said, you don't go on social media and blast, pictures of products or sale or I'm a Beachbody coach. That's not what this is. We're building a personal brand. We're building your lifestyle brand. This is about sharing stories, okay? This is about sharing your journey. So initially, I want you to think of social media almost as your journal, okay? You want to share little stories in there, stories of your day. After you work out, how do you feel? How do you feel right now that you decided to start your own business? How do you feel when you think about that vision for your life 3 to 5 years from now? What are some struggles that you've really had to overcome recently? It's about sharing pieces of who you are and how you've overcome it and where you're headed so that people can connect to parts of your story and think, wow, that's just like me. I need her in my life. I need to know what she's doing. I want to grow. I want to live a life that she's living. I want part of this. Okay. So it's about sharing. All right. You want to connect with 3 to 5 non-Beachbody people a day. Now I stress this because you're going to be part of this amazing community. You're going to be connected to so many coaches. I can't even tell you the people in this community and our team and everything, it is just, there is so much negativity in the world, and everyone is so positive, and everyone is about being proactive with their life. It's not about making excuses. It's not about getting stuck in the status quo. It's about being proactive and taking charge of your life. And that is so amazing. And people want to help you, and you want to connect with people. And it's very easy to spend your entire day just talking to coaches, but that's not going to move your business forward. Okay. So I said, this is a connection business. As a coach, people have to connect to you because they have to know who you are in order to work with you. And so to start, that could be, on your own posts. You love getting likes. You love getting comments. You love people interacting. Interact with other people's stuff too. Okay, that's the most basic level right there. Send happy birthday messages to start a conversation with people. Ask people questions. Send people private messages. When you think of people who could benefit from what you're doing, reach out to them. If you love, one of their posts, tell them that in a message. Like, build connections. Okay, because this is all about you have to build relationships, and if you want people to see kind of what you're up to, you kind of have to support them as well. You have to we try to get you in the habit, we will get you in the habit of sending 2 invites a day, okay? And that means, you're going to be running monthly groups. You're going to be able to capitalize on some of our team resources, like our Coach Potential groups. So you need to actually invite people to get started with you. All right, especially initially, because people aren't going to know what you're doing. And so you have to build up that credibility, and you have to do some business development here, and you have to draw people to you. And so you're going to have to prospect and to really, I like to think of it as like a headhunter, or, let's pretend you were on a sports team, right? And college coaches come around and they recruit people. Think of it that way. Like, you're out there trying to recruit people who are ready to elevate their life. Okay. You see potential in them. You know that you could help them overcome a problem. So you need to go and tell them the potential you see in them. Tell them the problem that you can help them solve. Let them know. And then you want to check into our challenge groups and our team page. The team page is always going to have resources in there for you. I try to help make it easier for you guys to stay on top of what's new and what's going on. All right. And one thing I want you to know is if you give me a focused hour a day, it could be a half hour in the morning, a half hour at night, broken up, however it is. But I'm saying discipline hour on the things that we tell you to focus action around, you will build your business, okay? That's what it starts with, an hour a day. This is an example of the checklist that you will get just so you can see. And we have a walker, a jogger, and a runner. And this kind of points you in the direction of what to do from an action basis to move your business forward. So there will be a whole nother training on this alone so you have better access to it. But I just want you to get a sneak peek into it. So now let's talk about how to post and share your journey. First question, when do I start? You start right now, okay? I already said we do not want the start to be the stop. You can get so paralyzed and overthinking, overanalyze, and want everything to be perfect, want everything to be lined up. That's not what this is about. You learn so much more by doing, guys, okay? And also, people are so much more drawn to progress than to perfection. People love seeing the journey. People want to be part of people who are growing or moving, who are doing big things. It is like a freight train of hell, yeah, okay? So start sharing now. And when I say share, just share it like you would a restaurant, a store you love, a hairstylist, right? Let's say you ate in this amazing restaurant last weekend, and it blew you away. You want to go back all the time. You're going to tell all your friends about it. You're going to tell everyone about it. You need to go to this restaurant. Or the same thing with the store. If you find a store that has the cutest stuff, you're going to tell everyone to go there. So it's the same exact thing. You're just sharing an experience with people, okay? But make sure you share you, okay? This is about you. You're building a lifestyle brand, guys. You're a coach. You're helping other people elevate their lifestyles. So it's not about the products, okay? I don't want to see any product photos. I don't want to see any just Shakeology photos. This is about you being a storyteller. And I just included, an example here just so you can kind of see of a big thing I always do is, I say it's the remember when I'm coming up with a post, I think back to, I remember when a time, and talk about something you struggled with, or we'll jump into this more when we get into Brandon, but something you struggled with, or, a common enemy that is against you, or, a phase that you're stuck in, whatever it might be. And then you talk about how you were able to overcome it. Okay. It's not about sharing in a way like, whoa, pity me, or sharing, just the negative. It's about sharing a piece of your story and how you are working to overcome it, how you will overcome it, or how you did overcome it. All right. It's about moving forward. So getting set up. At this point, you should have everything set up because your welcome email included the Coach Online Office training video that walked you through everything, and that is amazing. So if you have not watched it, go back to that and and rewatch it. Just so you know, COO, that is our abbreviation for Coach Online Office. This is your business mecca. Get familiar with it. Spend some time in there, guys. Everything that you need to run your business is in there, okay? And so you access that at teambeachbody.com. It's a little high, but under this pink arrow right here, it says Coach. You click on that, and then you click on Coach Online Office. And then from there, you want to start with training. So that's that upper right arrow there. You click on training, and then get started right there in the Getting Started area. And you'll go through the first 30 hours, the first 30 minutes, and the first 30 days as a coach. You'll start there. In terms of your first 30 days, that's kind of what our mentorship program is for. So you will have resources to go through throughout the first 30 days to help you get this off the ground. But outside of that, the product training, definitely spend some time there. And then as you grow, there's so much here in terms of advanced business training, a training library, business development, everything you need, guys, is in here. This is an amazing, amazing platform to learn and to launch a business. All right, so now there's so many resources. Let's talk about finding all your information. So this is kind of your chain of command in terms of how you are going to go about this. So the first thing I want to say is that you have to be resourceful, okay? Because yes, you have a mentor and you have the team, but everyone's on different schedules and everyone has, a lot going on. People are busy, and when you want an answer, you probably want it right away. So be resourceful because you can find it right away. The first place to start is Coach FAQ. FAQ is amazing, all right? So you can find that at the bottom of your Coach Online Office. It's a little button. Or when you're in the training section, there's a contact us. So I use the live chat a lot. I love live chat. But start with FAQ, and you just type it in, and it brings up everything relevant from the Coach Online Office. You can also use the team page. You can just search for feature and files in there because there's a lot of information in there. YouTube and Google, just about everything in the world, I think, is on YouTube and Google. Okay, so that's a great, quick little place to go. You can post on the team page. People are always happy to support a question when they can. Contact your coach, your upline mentor, or your diamond or star diamond coach. And in the team page, if you go to the photo section, the albums, in there, that's where all the links are to the mentorship resources, okay? And what I want you to know, guys, is everything in this business, everything is figure-outable, all right? It is so easy to overcomplicate this, but this is a relationship business. This is a people business. This is about pouring into people, making people feel appreciated, giving them tools and resources that help them really incorporate habits into their life that are going to bring about so much positive change, all right? So be a people person. All right. And then in terms of your information, I already talked here about training. You can see that support button up there on the right. You can click there for the FAQ area. Sharing links as a coach. So you will get more in-depth training on this, but just so you know, the share a cart feature is basically how you will sign people up. So as you are talking to people and they decide they're ready to get started working with you and they want you as their coach and they're ready to bring about positive change, you pretty much find out, what program they're going to get started with. I typically always lead with our all access plan with Shakeology because it gives people the true pillars to bring about change in total transformation. And so you find out their Shakeology flavor, you get their email address, you enter that in, and it sends them a link to get started. It is so simple. You can bookmark that to your phone so you can run your business from your phone. I run my business from my phone quite a bit. There's also the Beachbody Links app, which is a great free app, so search for that in your app store. But I always start with Share a Cart. All right, let's jump into Success Club. So you're probably like, Nicole, what is Success Club? Fair. Basically, this is a rewards program that Beachbody designed to help people focus on the actions that are going to move their business forward, okay? So it's a monthly incentive program to earn prizes and an all-expenses paid vacation for you plus one. Basically, if you push for Success Club each month, that means your business is going to grow, all right? So this is kind of a non-negotiable you should set for your business. You always want to strive to hit Success Club. And all Success Club means that you helped 3 new people get started with their own transformation in a month, All right. So that's not a lot. That's 3 people. And just so you guys know, coaches who achieve Success Club earn 68% more income than coaches who do not. And literally Beachbody put this together just to simplify, goal setting for yourself, to help you focus on what is going to move the needle for your business, for your fulfillment, for your success, not only in your life, but in the lives of others. Okay. And so that's kind of the basic of it. And every year there's a trip where basically when you hit Success Club, you get points. Okay. And those points convert over to dollars. And so, at the end of the year, you could have a full trip paid for you and one. So that's something to know there. Just the quick breakdown on Success Club points and how you earn them. So every new challenge pack is 2 points. So that is, the all access or a fitness program with either Shakeology or with the performance line. A new HD customer is 2 points. So that's Shakeology, performance line, or Daily Sunshine. And if you hit 5 points, you hit Success Club. You're in. You get a prize. You start to earn dollars towards your trip. Okay, you're moving your business forward. Just so you know, in order to qualify for these rewards, you do have to have 90 PV on HD, and that's where I said earlier, parts of the compensation plan, if you really want to maximize on everything you can get out of this compensation plan, you do want to have either Shakeology or the performance line on HD. And if you are living the lifestyle, you're going to become hooked after month 1 anyway, because you're going to be so obsessed with how these products make you feel and your energy and everything else. But that is, in order to benefit from this reward program, you do have to have that 90 PV, which is an order of Shakeology or the performance line. And if you want to review, guys, everything in terms of, the rewards and recognition, Beachbody does a really, really great job of rewards and recognition for us. And this goes back to, that vital behavior of recognize, where I said, how many things do you do in life that go unappreciated, that go unnoticed? They realize that, we're here by choice. We're here because we want to make a difference in other people's lives. We're here because we want to be proactive with our own lives. We're here because we're good people, okay? And so they want to recognize and reward us for that. And they do an amazing job. I worked for a very large liquor company for this that has ridiculous budgets, and they had ridiculous perks. And I was totally blinded by that for a while. And I didn't think any other company was going to be able to top it, to be honest with you. And then I came into Beachbody, and it is world class. The events that they put on, the trips that they do, the prizes they do, the recognition they do. They genuinely want us to feel appreciated, and they want us to succeed. And also, as you get more involved with this opportunity, there are leadership opportunities and seminars and things like that you can go to, where you get a closer, you're in closer proximity with a lot of the leaders in the business. And you're going to realize that they're family people, okay? Which is so amazing. Like when I got laid off from my job, I worked with my manager for 8 years. She didn't show up the day I got laid off. Like, I can't even tell you what that felt like. I worked one-on-one with this lady for years. So just know that this is about family, and this is about connection, and it's unlike anything I'd ever imagined. And it's truly, you feel honored to be utilizing this platform to build something of your own. But you can go to rewards and recognition in the Coach Online office, and you'll see Success Club there. Elite and Premier are some higher recognitions you can push for. So check out that, and kind of the Celebrate thing has all those links to different things that you can do that are all about recognizing and being rewarded for your hard work. And as you're getting started, the number one thing I want you to keep in mind is if you earn Success Club for 3 consecutive months in your first 4 months as a coach, you earn a free ticket to Coach Summit. Coach Summit is kind of like, you have to be there, okay? First off, it's amazing for your own personal growth. They bring in world-class speakers to educate us and to help us learn and grow. They have panelists of other coaches. It's not about, go and learn about the products at all. It is about being surrounded by this community. We get to take over, like the last couple of years, it was in Nashville, and we totally took over Broadway doing a live workout with all of our live trainers in the middle of the street. It was awesome. And the training, it is relevant to your growth in your business, okay? So we had Darren Hardy, who is actually the author of The Compound Effect. He spoke this year, and it was all about, discipline and doing the daily things that are going to move your business forward. And you're going to come to learn that your business, it's all about the small things, okay? The things that are easy to do or easy to not to do. And if you ask any successful person what separates them from the unsuccessful, they will tell you it is that they were willing to do the things that unsuccessful people are not, okay? Yes, you can live the shiny, sexy lifestyle, but guess what? Anyone that's living the shiny, sexy lifestyle, they did the unsexy kind of tedious things behind the scenes to get there. So just know that, all right? But Coach Summit this year is in Indianapolis. Just a good amount of us on the team are going. You get elevated business training in terms of, how to grow your business. So it's not like go and get overdose on products and things like that. Not at all. It is all personal development. It is amazing. And I truly hope that you earn your free ticket and that you are there. All right. So that's a goal for everyone I work with, is get you to Summit. So why is Success Club important? Briefly, the benefits of it. There is a challenge pack bonus for every challenge pack sold. That ranges from $40 to $100, depending on what it is. If you are in Success Club 10 and you're Emerald, you get free Success Club leads and the commission on those leads. So that means everyone that purchases an order through, the Beachbody website or an infomercial, they spend millions of dollars on advertising their products. Everyone that purchases gets assigned a coach. And if you hit Success Club 10, they become your customer, so you're their coach, and you get commission on that. The Success Club Starters program, if you hit Success Club 5 for your first full month, you earn a free ticket to Summit. The Shakeology Fast Start bonus, if you do 5 new challenge pack sales in your 5-week period, that's an extra $100 bonus. There are monthly Success Club gifts like books, leadership calls, Beachbody swag, you name it. And then there's that Success Club trip for 2 that you can earn. So your annual Success Club 10 value estimate in your first year, and this does not include any, customer reorders or your team cycle bonus, just hitting Success Club 10 value is over $5,000, okay? And that's like the most basic level of why you should push for that, just so they have that there. All right, now we're going to talk briefly about rank advancement and team bonuses, okay? This is another level of the compensation plan. This is where you truly start to build long-term residual income, guys, all right? The sooner you start thinking, okay, first off, you're here because you want to make an impact on other people's lives, right? Whether it's part-time, whether it's full-time, you are here because you want to make an impact in people's lives. So I want you to think about, what do you want that impact to be? Get fired up about that. And when you're fired up about that, you're going to realize, you can't do it all on your own, okay? This is about expanding beyond just yourself. And if you want to give the quality attention to people, you got to have other people working alongside you. And so that's where building a team comes in, all right? This is about expanding your mission, your impact beyond just yourself, all right? So basically, there are different ranks in your business. And what ranks mean is that basically you tap into different levels of the compensation plan, all right? So you're a coach. That's the first one. You're an active coach. Emerald is kind of the first one we push for. So because when you're Emerald, first off, you can qualify for all the Success Club perks. Also, you start tapping into Team Cycle bonus. And we'll have a whole separate video on Team Cycle bonus. But this is where you get to truly, you're part of the team. And if you want to be bonused for being part of a team, you have to contribute to the team, is basically what it happens. So that's why they say Emerald. Ruby, no one really hits Ruby, so I'm just going to skip over that. And Diamond. Diamond is what I consider your launch pad in your business, okay? So you have Team Cycle bonuses every week as part of the team, okay? And so basically you, as an Emerald, are paid out $14 per cycle. As a Diamond, you're paid out $18 per cycle. And so when you're thinking about long-term residual, and I know this is over your head right now, guys, but I just want you to get Diamond in your head and know that this is the launch pad for your business. This is when you start to really capitalize on where you're not in it alone, because as just a coach, your income is coming from compensation. So that's just from, bringing on new clients, new customers, helping people that way. But when you have rank advancement, that means you're contributing to the team volume, like what we do overall as a team. Beachbody bonuses you out of their own profit, okay? And that is pretty amazing. So that's just something I want you to get on your radar, and don't worry, we'll go into so much more depth on that. And other things I want you to know, PV is your personal volume. That is from your own personal orders, your customer orders. And rank is based solely on coaches, people that you personally sponsor in this business, to help them start their own business of their own, to help them get a discount, whatever it might be. And all of these updates are posted in your Coach Online office every Thursday. So Beachbody Week runs Thursday through Wednesday night, and we get paid every single Thursday. So that's why it's really good to set up your direct deposit. You will get paid every single Thursday, which is pretty awesome. Let's talk a little bit about Shakeology price comparisons, all right? So let's talk about the customer versus the coach. So initially that rank, you may not have everyone coming in ready to work the business with you, and that's okay. This is about, again, pouring into people. So if you have people that are loving Shakeology, this is where it goes back to that discount coach. You can save them money, okay? So just a customer alone, they're paying, it says 140 there, but when you factor in shipping and everything else, it ends up being about like around like $17 more. And I say depending on, because every state has different tax and different shipping. So, there are no perks to being just a customer. But if someone knows they want to drink Shakeology ongoing, you're able to save them, 25% on all future orders, right? You get their cost down to like $3.96 a day for a shake, right? You save them quite a bit of money. And they're not locked into anything. They don't have to actively coach. They can cancel, they can freeze anytime. There are no obligations. All you're offering them is a discount. It's like a preferred customer. So I just want to make sure that you realize that getting started to help you really capitalize on that compensation plan, I do want to help you build your rank so that you can capitalize on the team and everything that we're doing together as a whole. So I always recommend that you lead with bringing people on as a discount coach. Obviously, we want to help you find, your business partners that are going to build this with you, but you're also going to have some people that you are just going to help them save money. And then you'll get them started as a discount coach. So that's just so you know that right there. So if you hit Emerald, that allows you to first off capitalize on Team Cycle bonuses, and you can start qualifying for free leads. All right. Brief overview on the lead program. I touched base on it a little bit before, but if you are Emerald and you hit Success Club 5, that means you get customer leads. All right. So everyone that signs up through Beachbody website, through infomercials, they get signed to coach. If you hit Success with 5, they're now your customer. So you'll see them in your new customers in your online office, but you won't get commission on their order. If you're Emerald and you hit Success Club 10, you get that customer and you get the commission on their order. So you get that 25% commission. So that's a big reason why pushing for Success Club 10 is huge, because it gives, outside of the business that you're generating, on your own, it's an added income that Beachbody gives you as a thank you for adopting these customers, right? And you are guaranteed at least one lead per month, and then the month following your Success Club qualification. All right, guys, this is free money in your pocket. Who doesn't like that, right? All right, if you want to check on your lead program qualification in your Coach Online office, you'll go to Monitor My Business. And right over there, you'll see the qualification where that arrow is. You can hit on Success Club qualification. This is a great area for you to go. This is kind of to monitor your business. I mean, that's why it's called that. Duh. But this is where you can track all your personal orders, your customer orders, right? When you have a team, you can look at your downline in terms of like what your coaches are doing, so you can recognize them for their good work. You can check on your Success Club, Leadership Ladder. Leadership Ladder is great. This is how you're going to really build a strong business following the outline that they give you for the Leadership Ladder. Elite, Premier, the lead program. So you can see everything here, guys. And that EFT down the bottom right, that's where you set up your direct deposit if you haven't already. But this is where you will go for kind of jumping into all of tracking this stuff. And if you hit on Success Club qualification, this is where it'll show you, I just pulled this basically for the beginning of the year here for January, that you'll see, I've hit 4 points so far. But it shows you where you are, if you've qualified, if you haven't. So it helps you to track it. All right, so how do we earn money as a coach? First off, I want to let you guys know that the potential for this business in terms of financial is huge, okay? But no, nothing is guaranteed. This is a business that is performance-based, okay? You get out of it what you put into it, and it can change your lives in ways that I can't even begin to describe. But you have to take ownership of being a business owner. You have to take ownership of doing action. You have to take ownership of learning as you go, tweaking, being resourceful. You have to be a coach. You have to connect with people who want to make a difference in people's lives, right? You have to be the one to do the work. And while, yes, you have me as you have your upline coach, you have your mentorships, you have all of these people supporting you, like you still have to be the one to do the work, okay? And so, I will say that Beachbody does an amazing, amazing job of helping to reward us for our efforts, okay? So I did come from a corporate background where I did have a yearly bonus, and I did have an amazing salary, and I had all these great perks. I had a car, I had a phone, like I had all this great stuff. It doesn't even compare to the lifestyle I've been able to been able to build for myself using this platform, okay? So just know that there is immense potential here, okay? And you have to have the belief, and you have to do the work, and we are going to guide you down the way to do it. I love my personal goal now, where I have been able to create this freedom in my life and this financial security, is I want other people to share in this, because after facing cancer 3 times and knowing how precious time is, and knowing there is a way for you to design your life around what means the most to you, I feel obligated to share this with other people, because first off, it not only is going to help you change your life, but it fills my heart, basically. All right. So how to earn money as a coach. Most basic level, you get 25% retail commission. All right. That is the basic level. You get 50% on subscription memberships. All right. Team cycle bonus. Team cycle bonus, this comes with a little time as you build your business. This is the true long-term residual income. This is where you are not in it alone. This is where Beachbody gives you a portion of their, they bonus you based on their profits, based on your performance, based on how you help other people elevate their business. It is awesome. Okay. Also, please know that when you're a coach, I no longer get, your upline coach no longer gets commission on you. All right. So know that, yes, they got a commission on your first order, but now we want you to succeed, because you will help building our team, our community here. And Beachbody then bonuses us as a team on that. All right. So that's where you're not in it alone, which is pretty cool. You get 10% matching bonus on any of your personally sponsored coaches who are Emerald or higher. So again, that comes down to Beachbody saying, you know what? You help so-and-so earn this much money this week. That is awesome. We're going to match that from our own profits and give you a little 10% bonus. All right. You get that Fast Start bonus, which I broke down. You get that Fast Start Plus bonus, which is $100 if you have 5 personally sponsored coaches in 5 weeks. And then there are quarterly Star Diamond bonuses. And so, guys, this is pretty crazy. This is another reason why rank is awesome. Basically, when you hit 2-star in this business, you are eligible for quarterly bonuses, and that is on top of your commissions, on top of your team cycle bonuses. This is where Beachbody looks at their quarterly profit, and they share a percentage with you based on your rank. All right. You get bonuses for 2-star, 5-star, 10-star, and 15-star. All right. Just to give you an average, it ranges because each quarter Beachbody makes more money, but typically the 2-star is around, $800 to $900 a quarter. The 5-star is around $3,000 to $5,000. The 10-star is usually between $10,000 and $15,000, and the 15-star is upwards of $70,000 usually. That is quarterly on top of everything else that you are already earning in your business. So just let that sink in for a minute and let that really resonate, the potential of what's possible. And that is 100% available to you. Okay. Know that. That is an equal opportunity. Go after it. That is all about you pouring into other people. All right. For more information on the compensation plan, you can start by checking out the Coach FAQ, go on to Coach Policies and Procedures or our team page, and also there'll be resources in the mentorship, just so you know. I want to share an example of some income from a coach who built their business while working a full-time job. And this just shows down how it starts, guys, all right? So to start, you're going to be mostly commission because you're just getting started and you're kind of growing and building the business, right? So you'll see that is where it starts. But then about 18 months in, while working a full-time job, the commission doesn't go up that much, but the team bonus goes up quite a bit, right? And so the power of this here that I want to show you guys is this is about quality over quantity. This isn't about sales. This isn't about getting, 50 people started in a month so that you can have a high commission, because you're going to get burned out that way. And you can't give quality attention to all 50 people, right? Instead, when you have a team and you guys each help, 5 to 10 people or 10 to 20 people, whatever it might be in a month, if you pour into those 10 people, each of you, that team volume is going to go up, and Beachbody bonuses you on that team volume. All right. So this just gives you an example. This person was working 18 months as a coach. I am always happy to share my income as well. I don't like to share it as an example getting started because my back was pushed against the wall a little bit. I got laid off and I was forced to jump in. But I will tell you, my first full week as a full-time coach, I think I made $32, but I had so much belief in where I was headed. And I was like, I am all in. I want to work for myself. I'm not going back to another job that doesn't appreciate me, makes me feel so disposable, that there's no work-life balance. I'm creating something of my own that makes me feel fulfilled. And I ran with that belief. And within a year's time, I more than surpassed my income. I want to say it was a year and a half in, I had my first $3,000 a week, which is pretty amazing. And again, I worked hard. Okay. So it doesn't come easy, but it is so, so possible. And, I'm an open book. I get weird talking about money, but if you have questions, like, I'm more than happy to. All right. So what's next? What's next? We are going to get you started. So now I want you to make sure you schedule your Getting Started Right call with me or your upline coach, all right? On this call, we will talk about your goals and how to reach them. Because everyone has different schedules, I open up my calendar for the team so that you guys can coordinate when it works with you. So if you click on the team cover photo, you will see a link to schedule a call with me. And it literally just opens up my calendar. I save so many hours each day for one-on-one calls because I love the one-on-one calls. Like, I love mentoring people on how to capitalize on this business. So please, again, you're a business owner, so you have to be resourceful for that. So you have to schedule it. Like, I don't hunt people down because I work at your speed, but schedule it, right? If you want to talk, if you want to mastermind, if you want to like get going, I am all here to help you. And so is your upline coach. I'm sure your upline coach, if it's not me, has the exact same system in place. So take advantage of the tools, guys. Complete your new coach checklist. This is in the training page. It's also will be emailed to you, just so you know. Stay connected, all right? We work independently because we run an online business, but we have the team page, which is awesome. We have quarterly events, with Super Saturdays where we all get together. We try to do team get-togethers, but even more so, every Monday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern, there's the National Wake Up Call. Beachbody puts this on as a chance for you to learn and grow your business, and you get to hear from guest speakers every week. They are recorded, and there's a replay, and they now even stream them live on Facebook, so just know for that. Our higher level living community chats, we have those every other Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. It's a Zoom, so it's a video conference, so we can all see each other. Just if you're just getting started, don't feel as though you have to come prepared with anything. We typically have, guest speakers or topics that we touch base on. It's just a way for you to see everyone, learn, feel connected. So, please join those. I would say mark those in your calendar and then continue on with the mentorship program as it progresses. And lastly, I really, really want to encourage you to dream big, okay? And, I've asked you to think about where you want to be 3 to 5 years from now. And I really, really want you to think about that because that's what we're creating right now. We're taking steps towards that. And don't sell yourself short. We're going to work through your self-limiting beliefs. We're going to push past your comfort zone. We are going to, if you give me a year, okay, that's the promise I always ask people is give me a year. Be consistent for a year. Do the daily disciplines for a year. Do the unsexy stuff, right? For a year. And you're going to have the most amazing transformation, not only, physically, because you'll be living this healthy lifestyle, but mentally, your confidence, your attitude, your mindset is going to be in a whole nother place. And you will have a foundation for a business that is going to totally change your life, your freedom, your time, everything, okay? But dream big and think about those goals that really excite you. Like, think about things that you once thought were impossible. When I still think back to when I was in interviews, getting out of college, and, people would ask you that question, if you could do anything, what would you do? And I always wanted to say, well, I'd love to have a spa or have a business while traveling the world. Okay. And so spas are my happy place. So I don't think I could do that now, but I have been able to build a wellness business while traveling the world. At one point I thought, oh, that would be nice. Or I can't even say that out loud. That's so crazy, but I've made it happen. Okay. So think about it. What is your big, big goal? And, now I can't wait to be able to have a family and to be able to, bring them with me on these travels and not be stuck in the status quo, but enjoy our time together and help them grow and set the example that anything is possible for them as well. So anything is possible for you. If you dig deep, if you do the work, if you strengthen your belief, if you focus on your mindset, and if you just trust the process. All right. So get excited. And I cannot wait to see where you are as a person in your life, the person you become a year from now. All right. Have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.